Hello again, everybody. Well, today we're checking out Harbor Town Marina that is in beautiful Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. And this is the way on the way in. This is a pretty cool little place. It's actually got a lighthouse, which, while it's not a real lighthouse, you can still climb up it. And we can check out a lot of stuff. Sidebar, on the way in, we're going to be passing a bakery. It's actually an old house that was for a real lighthouse that was on Hilton Head that is haunted. If you want to look it up, I believe they call her the Blue Lady. And the Harbor Town Bakery and Cafe is that building. So, let's go over here and find us a spot to park, and I'll show you around Harbor Town Marina. Let's go have some fun today. One of the more places that's been here for quite a while is the general store. One interesting thing too is this is inside Sea Pines, which is at the southern tip of the island. They actually do have a trolley system that you can ride back and forth, and you can park further out by the end of this great big property. So if you don't want to have to drive around in here, that is actually an option. And one place that's been in here forever, Knickers. It is a men's boutique for fine clothing, and it has been here for quite a long time. Now the marina is interesting in as of that it's got a lot of condos and things around. Mariner's Way is one of them. You can actually stay here if you want to. You can also see there is plenty of playground action. Now these have changed over the years. They used to be more pirate themed, but evidently those weren't as safe as modern stuff. So as we're coming up here, you can see that there are actually a lot of stores too. And these are always neat places to check out. And Hilton Head Toys has been here for quite a long while. Another interesting note up here is the old Crazy Crab. Now, Crazy Crab's been around for quite a long time. Good food, mostly fried seafood, but they have a good assortment and things. We're going to go over here and we're going to show you where Greg Russell plays. He's a pretty famous guitar player, singer that's been here on the island for quite a long time. Interesting little sculpture. She looks like she's having fun. Now that we've cleared things, say hello to the actual marina itself. Now, you might recognize that lighthouse. That lighthouse you see from the 18th green, which is right over there, and the Heritage Classic that happens every year. It happens right after the famous golf game over in Augusta, Georgia. And unfortunately, you can see that Greg Russell will not be performing because of that, but check out this beautiful oak. They call it the Liberty Oak. As you can see, there are some very, very nice boats here. But what we're going to do is we're going to head over that way and take a look at some more stuff. This has always been a good spot to sit and rock for a spell. This gives you kind of an overhead shot to let you know. Now obviously we're right there. It's pretty loaded up with shopping, as you can see. And it's all sorts of fun that can be had. But you know what? We're going to go over here and take a look. Now another sculpture that's been here for quite a while is this gentleman sitting here and reading. It has been a standby for quite a long time, and unfortunately his arm has been broken off several times because people like to try to sit on the books. But the artist has come out several times and repaired it, thankfully. Anyway, let's keep going this way, shall we? Well, unfortunately, they've got a limit on people going up to the top of the lighthouse. I'll have to do it another day. But until then, you can check this out. And this will show you a little bit of how things got started.
I'm chasing Jesse.
And this is in 1969, unfortunately. Look at that. Anybody likes the old wooden boats? Check that beauty out. That is the Mystique. It's actually available for charters out of Harbor Town. I don't know how much, but if you do some searching for it, you'll find out. How's that for a very fast fishing ride? A triple header. But you know what? We're heading past the fuel dock, and we're heading past the Yacht Basin Marina office. We're going out here. You can take a look at the breakwater, and there's the famous 18th green over there that people can always see the lighthouse from. It's always a pretty amazing view. And this is the charter dock and the fishing dock, so you can actually go for a ride on virtually anything that's in here. From that Stars and Stripes, which I believe was actually an old America's Cup contender. But you can see there's another restaurant here called the Quarterdeck. You get a little place to eat if you ever get a chance to. We're going to go over here on the end of the dock and take a look. If your kids are into the pirate thing, they have the Black Sparrow. Yes, it's a pirate theme for kids. It's actually pretty daggone fun. And you can see that you've got the Echo and all these other guys, all good fishing from here. You can see that all sorts of people are having fun, and that barge out there is actually where you can rent wave runners and ride them around in this sound. All in all, a pretty fun time, but we're going to go out here. Now, we've also got a little bit of history on that island over there. That is Defusty Island. And at the end over here, you have a community called Hague Point. And then there's another community up that way called Melrose. Now, interestingly enough, they have a Gullah population over on that island. If you don't know what Gullah is, you need to hop online and look. It's a pretty interesting cultural group. But if you're a big fan of Pat Conroy, the author, this was the island that he actually taught on back in the day. Now, you can only get over there by riding a boat, so it's much more isolated than you would think in this day and age. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed my little look at the Harbor Town Marina. I'm off to go on some more journeys, so until then, why don't you go on a journey of your own? We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.